Today we're going to do a short video on how to keep wood from warping in this intense heat. You may have noticed that you get a brand new package of lumber and everything is perfectly straight, and you start working with it, and next thing you know, the wood's warped and bending, and strange things are happening, and you think perhaps it's just terrible wood, or you're not sure why, but the wood's no longer straight. So let's take a look at a new lift of wood. Take the tarp off. Right? These are decking boards, 5/4 by 6. Take a close look. Perfectly straight. So what we do is we take off the tarp, cut the bands, right? And we start building it down. Right? So we take some boards and leave the rest. And so you notice that the sun is beating on this. And if you were to watch, if you had the patience, you would see that the outside boards would start to blow out. The middle boards would start to lift up on the ends, and so on. So the whole lift starts to flare. And the reason that happens is because as it's exposed to the sun, the wood's drying out. But the middle isn't exposed, just the outsides are. So the outsides, edges, corners, ends are drying much faster than the middle, and the very middle isn't drying at all. And so when I say drying, what I'm talking about is climatizing, because the humidity in the air typically is lower than that within the wood when it comes out of a package brand new, and so that wood needs to climatize. But climatization should happen uniformly. When it doesn't happen uniformly, wood will start to warp. So wherever it dries, it will start to pull, and that's what causes it to bow. So the best thing you can do when you're working in this kind of heat, best thing you can do to keep your wood straight is, unless you are working with it, keep it covered. If you need some boards, take a stack that you need to build with, keep the rest covered. Go for a break, cover it up, right? Throw some dunnage on it so that the wood remains enclosed. Because what the tarp does, it creates an ecosystem where the wood moisture content doesn't change. It holds it constant, and then once you take it out, you get a piece on its own. It's able to climatize equally on all sides because it's not being restricted or fed by adjacent boards. And so this board, like this, it won't work, but yet when you have it in a pack like this, it will. And so knowing that and understanding that will make a huge difference in how how straight your boards remain as you're building. So there's a tip for the day. Hope you find it useful. Test it out. You'll see that it's predictable. You can actually tell exactly how wood will bend, where a piece of wood was positioned in a stack, just by the way it moves. And typically, this is entirely caused by unequal climatization. Thank you for watching.